Yeah, nobody wants to give an NIL deal to the UAB quarterback. Oh man. LSU is favored by 2.5 points at Ole Miss. UAB I got UAB on my brain. I'm sorry. LSU favored by 2.5 at Ole Miss. Over under 61. I'm not touching the over under. That's
Well,
crazy.
it did creep up to 67. That's the one that changed a lot.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't update them on here. Um,
That's all right.
well,
I got it on the slide.
for accuracy. Um, so let's pull up the slides here and we'll take a look. Uh, I'll go ahead and tell you, LSU is one of my bets of the week, and it's kind of a gut thing. So if you don't hadn't liked my gut this year, which is honestly my gut's been about 500, so I don't think you can lose. Okay, I really don't think you can lose. I'm gonna go at least 500 this week. I can almost assure you of that. But something's telling me to take LSU here. Look, this LSU team is like this. Okay, they go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. This seems like an up week to me. And it always seems like when they have a down week, it's at LSU. Last year, they got smoked by Tennessee at home.
Yep.
Struggled under the lights. The LSU fans all the time talking about, we never get any night games at LSU and blah, 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 blah. And then they go struggle under the lights in LSU. So I like them in this road spot right here. And I really like Jaden Daniels and the Malik Neighbors and this offensive attack to go in and do some damage against Ole Miss. I really do. Ole Miss passing defense is ranked 69th in the nation. I think LSU throws for 300 yards in this game, and I also see this LSU defense eating up Jackson Dart in this game. I think LSU's defense is fast. I think they're athletic, just like every LSU team has been for the last 15, 20, 25 years or whatever. They're fast and athletic. I think Jackson Dart's going to have a really hard time. It seems like he tries to play some Superman football when he's playing quarterback. He wants to do it all. I like this defense getting after Ole Miss here, and I like LSU to cover that little 2.5. And I think they can win by a touchdown here. What do you think about this one?
I think we're thinking alike on a lot of these games here because I've also got LSU minus 2.5. I'm tempted to also take the under, but I just don't know what to expect. We've seen LSU explode on offense. We've seen Ole Miss explode on offense in some ways, and so I don't know what to expect there. But I am very confident that LSU can win by at least 3 points. They just did it to Arkansas, and that was Arkansas's like absolute best punch. That was them playing at their best, and we saw Ole Miss really kind of not play at their best last week against Alabama. So I'm wondering kind of where that program is at right now. Wondering where Jackson Dart is at, and if he's going to be able to have a bounce back game. He did not look himself against a really stingy and tough Alabama defense. And I know LSU is not Alabama, especially on defense, but when I look at this offense, I say, yeah, they're much better than Alabama on offense. I think so, especially when it comes to passing, but top 25 in every offensive category for the most part. So that is getting it done, for LSU. So to me, minus 2.5 is the play. It is in Oxford, which could play into the under even. I think a little bit. Maybe LSU is not able to get going early, but I think that they will. I think that they'll have a sort of a bounce back game in a sense that they were favored by 14 points last week against Arkansas, and only won by 3 points. So
17 and a half.
Was it 17? Okay.
Yeah.
So I think in that aspect they'll have a bounce back game and be able to cover the spread here at 2.5 points. I think that's kind of laughable, and I'd be really surprised if Ole Miss is able to win this one. And we've seen this before where the media is all over Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss, but
Yeah.
realistically, and we're starting to hear that chatter that I guess you started it, Mark, but we're hearing it from Josh Payton and others. What is his big win? What is Lane Kiffin's big win? And so
Yeah, and everybody's stealing that, and they're stealing my Washington pick, man.
Yeah,
everybody's stealing my Washington team now.
Man, it's almost like they're playing well or something.
I know it. But I was on them before they played well. Actually,
right.
They played well last year. Just nobody wants to talk about it.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I'm with you on the Ole Miss thing, man. And yet again, this would be one of his biggest wins.
Yeah,
if he won this game right here,
it would
and I'm not buying it.
He won't.
Yeah. He's not going to do it, man. I just don't. I don't see it. I'm off the Lane train. Great offensive mind. That guy is a great offensive mind. I wish Georgia had somebody like Lane Kiffin as their offensive coordinator. If you could somehow just put a muzzle on him and make him sign a contract like Hugh Freeze did, where he's not allowed to get on social media anymore, that would be. I'm telling you, you'd have the best offense in the country more than likely, as Alabama did years ago.